Well, hi Sagittarius, welcome to Universal Guidance Tarot. It's time for your weekly reading. I've shuffled these cards very well. I'm going to shuffle them just a few more times. This is a two-part reading. The overall energy of this reading will be in the middle of the first part of the reading. So, if it resonates, it's probably your reading. If it doesn't resonate, it probably is not your reading, and I would check my moon sign. That is your emotional, private side. So let's get started for our Sagittarius. Wow. Wow. Oh my gosh. What a spread. Okay. The overall energy of your reading is the Ace of Pentacles. This is about groundedness, security, stability. This could be a ring. This could be an offer of security and stability. This can be a ring as far as marriage goes. Excuse my voice. As far as even marriage, this is it could be a commitment. Up here in your highest energy, you're up in your head. These are the two strongest energy cards in your whole reading. Well, you're up in your head, and it seems like because there's no commitment coming in, these thoughts of truth and clarity, they keep going through your head. It's like every time you have a free second for a free moment to let your thoughts go, these thoughts are entering your head. And it's probably like, why aren't I committed? Or why can't I be committed? Why don't they offer me a commitment? Up here next to the Nine of Swords is the Chariot. Don't worry. This is right above the Ace of Pentacles. Don't worry so much. You're really worrying that you've been wasting your time on a relationship. This is moving forward. This is the card for Cancer, by the way. So Cancer might be strong in your chart or around this reading in somebody else's chart. So you will be moving forward. And sometimes it's at a pretty fast pace with the Chariot here. It's really one of the fastest moving cards in the deck. It's right above the Ace of Pentacles. So you're moving towards a commitment, although you don't feel like you are, okay? You are actually on each side of that Chariot. I have the Nine of Swords and the Eight of Cups. You're almost getting to this point where you're thinking about walking away because a commitment isn't coming in. It's been torture on your mind, and you're feeling like it's never going to come in. But with the Chariot sitting right between those two cards, it's like, no, it's coming in. It's right above the Ace of Pentacles, and right under the Nine of Swords, and next to the Ace of Pentacles is the Three of Wands. You're waiting for your ship to come in, and to you, your ship is actually getting this commitment from somebody that you have a lot of love for, but you have been thinking about turning your back on them because the commitment isn't coming in. So, this is the waiting, watching, and wondering card. Got you all up in your head, waiting for your ship to come in. And it's right next to the Ace of Pentacles. This is what you're waiting for, right here. And it's right next to the Lovers. This is the card for Gemini. So Gemini might be strong in your chart, or might be strong in somebody else's chart around this reading. This is a divine soulmate. Okay, they're being slow about commitment. You feel like this may never happen. But there's your guardian angels and spirit guides right there. They have their hands out, and they're trying to bring you two together. You know what? You are divine soulmates. Excuse me. Those of you who know me, I almost cough in every reading. It just, talking does that for me. So, this Guardian angels and spirit guides are trying to bring you two together. You have been lovers in another life. You have such a strong spiritual connection. Now, right next to the Ace of Pentacles, guess what? You're just thinking about like walking away. You're not going to do it. You're not going to do it. You're going to move forward with the Ace of Pentacles because it will be coming in, okay? You feel like you've been waiting and waiting and waiting. Maybe you have been waiting and waiting and waiting. But the rest of this so far, I got to tell you, you're even waiting for that marriage. You've been waiting for that union between two people with lots of joy and happiness. Look at this very spiritual soulmate connection. 1111. What a strong connection you have with this person. And you know what? You're not the only one who feels it. When the connection's this strong, they feel it too. They just might be slow to move forward with you, or anyone for that matter. But this connection, this is powerful. I got the Ten of Cups right next to the Four of Wands and right under the Ace of Pentacles. There's a lot of love between you and your person, your soulmate, divine soulmate. This is union between two people. There's children dancing. This is commitment. It's right under the Ace of Pentacles with lots of love. This is sunshine and rainbows. Right next to a card of marriage. Oh my God. And, you know, talk about the love. It runneth over. I got the Ace of Cups right below the Lovers and right next to the Ten of Cups. There is so much love here. This is why you're up in your head. I think you really feel the love, and you're just like having your doubts for some reason that this relationship is, you know, sometimes we get where we're extremely happy in our lives and we just know something's going to blow it up because it's happened time after time after time. And I feel like you're just putting a little bit too much worry into this situation, that it is all going to work out. My readings don't usually go past 6 months. So all I see here is commitment being offered from a divine soulmate. It's going to turn into marriage, and there is tons of love here. You couldn't have more love. And the Ace of Pentacles, you couldn't have a better commitment. You've been waiting for it and waiting for it. And here we go. I would get ready. Don't be so up in your head. Don't overthink all this, okay? Let's see what else the universe has to tell us. For Sagittarius, please, universe. This is like one of the most beautiful readings I've ever seen. Okay, we have the Sun card up on your highest energy line. New beginnings, fresh starts, lots of joy, lots of happiness associated with this card. So don't walk away yet. We have the Four of Swords right next to the Sun. This is what you've been seeking from the universe. You've been actually, times that you spend alone, see all these swords, you know, all these thoughts that go through your head. I think you're overthinking it. These are swords of truth and clarity, and they kind of come to you when you're in your quiet times. You do pray, or you meditate, but you do spend a lot of time soul searching and trying to figure things out. It's very spiritual. I think you do reach out to your guardian angels and spirit guides, and I think they do hear you. And they're helping this to happen. I have the Six of Cups right next to the Four of Swords. You might have known this soulmate since childhood, teenage years, even college years, you know. But, or even babies. But this is another soulmate card. So they are a very powerful soulmate. All right. We have 3 cards of a strong soulmate connection here. And look at all the love. Look at all the cups of love in that 6 of Cups. Under the sun is the Death card. Yeah. This is the card for Scorpio. Scorpio might be strong in your chart, might be strong in their chart or around this reading. But this is all about the energy is leaving the old behind. The old. I mean, this is you being up in your head here. Your highest energy is at 9 of Swords. Leaving the old behind and moving towards the new. This is moving towards your fresh new start, your happy new beginning. Listen to your intuition. You're also heading towards this place where your intuitions are going to be running high. This is under the 4 of Swords, reaching out to the universe for direction, for help. What they're saying is listen to what is your gut and your heart and your head telling you. Don't look at things from just the surface, because from this reading, there's a lot more going on than what you're up in your head about. You think this may never happen. I see it happening, and I see it happening beautifully. So pull back that pomegranate curtain. This is the card for intuition and knowing in the tarot deck, and pay attention to what you're feeling and thinking, what you're telling yourself. And this is going to allow you to leave these old feelings behind and move forward. This is advice. You've sought advice from the universe here. In your soul searching, in your praying, in your meditating. And then next to the High Priestess and under the 6 of Cups is the 9 of Cups. This is like wishes coming true. It's all happening. I don't usually read this as a wish come true card exactly, you know. I usually read it as putting your love on a shelf and protecting it. Now maybe you are. Maybe you are. Maybe that's, you know, kind of where you're at right now because you're having doubts. But this is definitely a wish come true. There's 6 cups right above this 10 cups. And so if you want to protect anything, protect the love that you have between the 2 of you. You know there's a lot of love with this High Priestess there. You're just having your doubts about the commitment. I have the Hangman. This is a card of enlightenment. A lot of spiritual cards going on here. So this is enlightenment. Look at the head is all lit up. The universe wants you to know that there's tons of love, okay? Tons and tons and tons. They also want you to know that you're going to be able to leave the old behind and you are going to be moving forward with this lover, okay? They know that you are entering this place of self-protection, that your sword is going up. You're not swinging it, so you're not cutting anybody out, but you're on guard. And you are watching and listening and to everything that goes on between you and your soulmates, right here, watching for clues, like what is happening here. So you're on guard, you're paying close attention, and what it's saying here is pay closer attention to your intuition. Because people can be, you know, they can be one way on the outside, but total jello on the inside. You know what I mean? And next to this Page of Swords is the Empress. This is a card for Leo or Taurus. It's about male or female. They're all male or female. But this is your energy. So if you're a parent already, you're a very good parent. You are kind and thoughtful and considerate and loving and just generous, and I can go on with great qualities that you have as an individual. So the universe likes to remind you of this. And you know, there is a lot of love. So whoever that you become married to or get engaged to, must have a lot of those same qualities. And I think what they're telling us is they do have a lot of those same qualities. You have everything going for you in this relationship. Don't overthink it. I am pulling out one more card, the Star. You know, I was just thinking that there was healing involved here. Okay. So the Star is a card for Aquarius. Aquarius might be strong in your chart, might be strong in somebody else's chart around this reading. But this is about healing, and I mean healing right down to your bare bones. I think this, old feelings. I think these are old feelings coming up from the past with this Star card here that you've had to heal from, and it was very hard to do in order to enter your happy place again. So this is like seeing your reflection in that pool of water and healing right down to your bare bones, to the essence of who you are, remembering what you want from life and what you don't want from life. It sits right here. And so this is telling me that these energies are creeping back in from an old relationship that you have had to deeply heal from. And you came out good. You came out good on the other side of the healing. But this is, if you're wondering where all this overthinking is coming from, is from your past. Totally understandable. You know, sometimes we just can't help. You can't help but remember the past. You're supposed to learn from the past. And I think you have. But the thing is here is, what all I see is love and security and stability and sweetness and just wonderful qualities as people in this relationship. And I do see you moving forward. So, wow, Sagittarius, this is your reading. And I thank you for watching Universal Guidance Tarot.